Hi Earthlings, welcome to the Mothership. I am so thankful that you could join me today for this pick a card reading. My name is Sophia and today I am going to deliver messages from Spirit regarding what is your intuition telling you. Now we all have intuition. Some of you might be very tuned into that intuition, that inkling, that sensation, feeling, inner knowing, however you describe it for yourself. However, I've often seen that even people who are tuned into their intuition doubt the messages that they're receiving. So today I'm hoping that this pick a card reading will serve as a way for you to get external validation to what you've already been feeling internally. So go ahead and take a moment. We are going to choose from 3 groups today, and each one is represented by a different crystal. I am not going to go into details on the properties of each one of these crystals, but each one is very powerful within itself. So once you go deep into your intuition and pick the group that you are drawn to the most, I would recommend that you do research on your own in regards to each stone, so you can go deeper into the messages that Spirit is trying to bring you today. So our first group is this malachite crystal. Make sure that you get the details there. Beautiful green color. Our second group is hematite. And this stone, because all you can see is the visual, this really cool metallic color, just so you know, this is a really heavy stone. Like there's absolute girth to this stone. I love it. And then group 3, you have red jasper. So at first I thought this was a carnelian crystal that I had on my windowsill, but at further investigation and when I looked it up, I remembered it's red jasper. So very specific crystal for you to research and look up for group 3. So give yourself time to decide which group is resonating with you the most. I will have all of the timestamps in the description box below, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in your reading. Hi, group 1, welcome to your reading. If you chose this malachite crystal, then these will be your messages. So today we're asking Spirit, what is your intuition telling you? Again, you might already be tuned into intuition, or maybe you're starting to discover what that means for yourself, how you pick up on messages from Spirit. I am hoping that this reading serves as external validation just to solidify what you've already been feeling deep within. So again, we are asking Spirit, what is group 1's intuition telling them? And I'm going to start off with the Icarus Tarot. It's a smaller deck, and it's the major arcana with a few additional oracle cards. Spirit, what is group 1's intuition trying to tell them? And group 1, I am so sorry, you can probably hear my little dog clicking around. No matter how many times I cut his nails, he still sounds like he's tap dancing on this laminate floor in my apartment. So I apologize if you can hear that, but these are his active hours. He's 16 years old and he doesn't have very many active hours anymore. So you're gonna hear him clicking around until he decides to get into his little bed and take a nap. So Spirit, what is group 1's intuition telling them? Clear, concise messages, please, Spirit. Thank you. All right. Greed, the Lovers, and Beware. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Vision. And I'm going to pull from the Morgan. Oh my goodness. That's one way to blow away all the cards. Let me shuffle off to the side, group 1. Sorry about that. I'm using the Morgan Greer Tarot to clarify. Look at all the cards on the table, and then start to channel the messages from Spirit regarding what your intuition is trying to tell you, Group one's intuition, please, Spirit. What is their intuition trying to tell them? Okay, yes. Thank you. Wow. The Lovers and the Two of Cups, you guys. I'm going to move your number down here. Group one. You can still see that. Just want to make sure I have space for our cards. Okay. Spirit, what is group one's intuition telling them? What is group one's intuition telling them? That card just jumped out and it wanted to flip upside down. Wow. Okay. 2 more cards, please, Spirit. What is group one's intuition? Yes. What is group one's intuition telling them? Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Bottom of the deck, King of Wands. Wow. Okay. So group one, Spirit is letting you know that your intuition is telling you to be aware of guarding your heart. With the Page of Cups in reverse and the Greed card and the Warning card with Beware, I definitely feel like, especially all of this surrounding the Lovers, I feel like there is something within you that needs to come down. There is a wall that you've built around your heart, around your ability to trust, your ability to open yourself up and be vulnerable to others, specifically a partner, whether this is a partner that you have in your life already or somebody that will come into your energy field. Spirit is letting you know that your intuition is continuously trying to bring to your awareness, bring to the conscious mind, things that are still deep within your subconscious. Again, ways that you've built walls to protect yourself from being vulnerable. And what happens when we're vulnerable? You know, we can experience love, joy, and intimacy on such a deep level. However, we could also be hurt. I love this deck. As you can see, this artist is incredible. And right here, the Lovers, they have their arms intertwined. There's the infinity symbol in between them. Their fingers are touching. They're very close. It's an intimate, positioning of their bodies. And yet behind them, floating above each hand behind their back, is a knife. Like at any moment they could stab each other with this knife. And I know that's a dark image, but it's also what happens when you're vulnerable with somebody. That same person can hurt you just as easily as they can bring you joy. So Spirit is asking you to take down these walls, even though it might be scary, because the truth of the matter is, in any partnership, in any opportunity for growth and abundance in all things, you have to let down your guard. You have to trust that by being vulnerable, you are opening yourself up to your truest potential and the fullest potential of yourself and that person or that opportunity within the situation. Spirit is saying that you're not the kind of person to become apathetic towards love and partnership. You're the kind of person who is a believer. Maybe you might have been called, or you've called yourself, a hopeless romantic. Maybe you have always known intrinsically that being part of a partnership is something that you are destined to do. There are those people who their dream is to be, a husband, a wife from the get-go, from a very young age. But over time, through life experience and things that you have dealt with within relationships, there's been a lot of disappointment, a lot of heartbreak, a lot of feeling like where somebody had done you wrong, left you in a lurch, maybe taking you for granted. Spirit is acknowledging that and trying to let you know that there is a lot of love here for you in regards to this situation, and not everything that happens that doesn't have the result that you expect it to is a loss. In fact, many of these situations help us grow and evolve to the space that we need to be in order for our true partnership, our true happiness, our true joy to come through. Spirit also wants to acknowledge that your happiness comes from within, not from a lover or a job or a specific amount of money or social status. Your happiness comes from within. And when you put up these walls and you're not willing to share yourself with others, you're also not willing to share yourself with you. As silly as that sounds, you can't block yourself from one thing in your life and not block yourself from all things. Spirit wants you to put down your guard, because the guard that you have up towards others, you're actually using against yourself as well. And with this Page of Cups in reverse, the Spirit is asking you desperately to allow that cup of love to pour within first. Anytime I see cups in reverse, I think about, instead of the external love that we're giving to others or whatever we're using to fulfill and fill our cups externally, instead reverse that, put that within. How do you fill your cup? How do you feel abundant in love in your life, regardless of partnership or not? With the Chariot, it feels like there's a situation that is just trying to move forward, trying to gain momentum and speed, and yet it feels stagnant, it feels stuck. And this greed here isn't just, it really hasn't, even though there's literally a dollar sign here, it hasn't felt like money at all. It's felt like time and energy and the beautiful gift that is you. When you share that with others, they feel so lucky and fortunate. But because of who you've shared yourself with in the past, you are so cautious about opening back up for anybody, including yourself. And I can just see this person here in the Chariot, like just holding back the horses, because the horses just want to take off. This energy that you've been creating, that this manifestation of divine partnership, a divine counterpart, is just trying to come through. And again, this could be for people who are in a relationship or not. You can be in a relationship with somebody and still be holding yourself back from fully opening up to the potential of what you could give and receive in that situation. With the Vision card here at the bottom of the first deck, it's asking you to trust. Again, Spirit knows you came to this reading to ask, what is your intuition trying to tell you? And now Spirit's saying, now that you've had this external validation from a neutral source, this is a general reading. I don't know your specific story, but this energy is very clear. Spirit is asking you to trust that vision, okay? Trust what your intuition is telling you, that it is absolutely safe and important, essential for you to drop your guard. Do not be stingy with your energy toward yourself specifically. Allow that to flow within. And from there, you're going to be able to receive the manifestations that are just waiting for you at this. Like, it's just this energy right here it's hard to describe, because it just feels like this force that somebody is trying to push back, like a door. And, you know, if somebody's on the other side of the door pushing it, or there's like a wind, or imagine like a huge force of water and you're just trying to like hold the door closed, even though it's impossible to hold the door closed, but you're using all of this energy to block it. And I don't know, I normally get sensations and feelings versus visions, but that definitely was for somebody who might be a little bit more clairvoyant in their intuition. So maybe you're having dreams about water, or waves, the ocean, which is our subconscious, right? Again, intuition is trying to bring this to the surface so you can process it and move on from it. It's not that it goes away completely ever. You're always going to have an inclination when things get challenging to go back to this guarded space. But there's nothing wrong with that. It's now that you have the awareness of it, you can do something about it when you find yourself in this energy. And spirits, like it's just, there's this lightheartedness to it. Like, even though you are super powerful and you're blocking your blessings right now, they're still doing their very best to come through. And so there's a lot of pull on your energy. Spirits asking you to light up. Your intuition saying, drop the guard. It's okay to feel the intimacy that you've been desiring to feel. It's okay to trust that a person who knows your heart can still protect your heart. Okay? Very, very clear. I'm going to get a few more clarifiers, advice from Spirit, and final messages here. And then I'm going to pull you to, whoa there. The cards have been so jumpy, you guys, and that is way too many cards. Thank you, Spirit, but I'm only going to take the one that we can see, and then I'm going to go right back to shuffling here. So the messages are just shooting out. Yeah. Yes, and that was very important for the Nine of Swords to come through, because like Spirit said before, it's your mental state that is blocking this forward movement. And that's not to roast you or to make you feel bad about having anxious thoughts or trying to guard your heart. Spirit is saying, like, your intuition has been telling you again and again that it's time to let that go, because it's not serving you. In fact, it's just wasting your time and energy. You know, up at night with racing thoughts, you know, the fluctuations of the mind. Nobody wants to be in that energy. And it's not that you can just turn it off. Spirit is acknowledging that. Yes, Queen of Wands, but you are a powerful manifester. You have the ability to create whatever you want in this world. Okay? And Spirit is just trying. Yes, Ace of Cups. Spirit is trying to get you to set your eyes on that new beginning, that new opportunity in love, that overflowing cup that is infinite, infinite, infinite. I feel you, you feel me, I water you, you water me, you know, partners in life. Partners. But it starts with you believing in yourself and you knowing your self-worth, right? Because right now, this is your current energy, the Four of Cups, sitting here and feeling like it's a lost cause when there's the Ace of Cups floating right here in front of you. And right now your eyes are down. Spirit is asking you to lift your chin. See that cup. I always see the white dove here as Holy Spirit. That is the epitome of intuition, not to reference religion, but Holy Spirit is intuition, the inner knowing, the inspiration. I mean, Queen of Wands, okay? Fire signs, wands, inspiration. And she's just bathed in this gold yellow color. That's your solar plexus, your willpower, your trust in yourself, and your trust in your own self-worth, and your ability to manifest the things that you want, the things that are waiting for you. Bottom of the deck, death. Yes. Spirit is like, your intuition is saying, put an end to this, please. Put an end to this worry. Put an end to this doubt. Okay. And we had with our second deck, the bottom of the deck, the King of Wands. Here's the Queen of Wands meeting the partner here. Okay. All of this is right there in your energy field. And Spirit is saying when you drop the burden of, excuse me, my throat chakra, when you drop the burden and that just the extensive energy it's taking for you to guard your heart this much, then all of these beautiful things can come rushing into you. This partnership, this overwhelming love, the manifestations that have been waiting for you. Okay? So that is where I'm going to leave the tarot. I'm going to still pull your oracle cards, but I'm going to tell you the signs that I see on the table. Remember to take the zodiac signs with a grain of salt. I only do this because I know it resonates with some people, but if your sign doesn't come up, or the person that you're thinking about, their sign doesn't come up, that's okay. We have so many placements within our chart. So I definitely see lots of fire here with the King and the Queen of Wands. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have water with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Let's see. The Lovers, I see Gemini, Two of Cups, a little bit of Earth. So Taurus, but also Cancer again with the Chariot, and then Virgo and Capricorn. Scorpio with Death card. Okay. All right. So let's get some final messages from Spirit. I'm going to use the Spirit Animal Oracle. Spirit, what final messages do you have for group 1? What final messages do you have for group 1? What final messages do you have for group 1, please, Spirit? Oh, guys. Pig Spirit, use your mind wisely. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. I love the synchronicities. What did I say? 9 of Swords. When we're caught up in this energy, when we have our walls up, our guard up, it takes so much energy to do that. And all of that is starting in your mind. You feel like you think you need to be doing this because your mind is convincing you that you need to do this. And your intuition is screaming at you, telling you, trust us, trust your heart, okay? Trust what Spirit is trying to tell you, that you could actually ease into this energy. It doesn't take force. It doesn't take, you guarding yourself to feel safe. In fact, you're going to feel better once you drop those walls. Use your mind wisely. And then let's pull one final card from the Moonology deck. Final message of Spirit. Final messages for group 1. Yeah. Final messages for group 1, please, Spirit. Remember, this energy is fluid, time is fluid. This situation that you find yourself in now can change in a moment. Just by you redirecting your thoughts, just by you changing your perspective. I'm seeing the Hangman when I say these words. It's, enlightenment through a shift in perspective. Whereas before you were in survival mode, you were using your mind to predict all of the terrible things that could possibly happen. So you built these walls around your heart. Now Spirit is asking you to shift your perspective. What if things worked out exactly the way they needed to in order to deliver you the joy and the happiness beyond your wildest imagination? What if you dropping your guard meant you were able to elevate to a higher vibration instead of these heavy chains that are holding you down? Okay? Final message, Spirit, for group 1. Thank you. Yes, full moon in Gemini. Spirit is saying the answers you need are coming, okay? Intuition takes you one step at a time, all right? Intuition takes you one step at a time. We can't see the full path. And for somebody with your you know, you might be type A personality. You're possibly somebody who is always doing, always going. That's hard for you to release control of not knowing what's going to happen. You would rather know the play-by-play and be miserable at times versus releasing that control, and the uncertainty that comes with that releasing of control makes you so uncomfortable, even if that means potential happiness. Spirit is saying, please trust us. One step at a time. The answers you need are coming. You don't have to see the entire path. It doesn't have to all be laid out in front of you for you to trust it. Okay? All you need to do is take that next step, and that next step is releasing the mind. Find time to practice a mindfulness activity. Do something that your heart enjoys, and when you take your mind off of the daily, off of your routine, you get back to you, back to that solar plexus energy, letting your mind be quiet, letting your heart rest. Boom, the answers are going to show up for you. And this time when the answers show up for you, you're going to trust the message that you're getting. Okay? This is what it's called. You got to practice your intuition. This is what it's all about. And right now you're getting that external validation from Spirit that you've asked for. Spirit is saying, okay, use this to trust yourself more next time. And the next time, and the next time, and then that intuition is just going to keep getting stronger and stronger till you don't even question it. All right? Till you're living in this Queen of Wands energy. All right. So those are the messages that I have for you, Group 1. I really hope this resonated. If for some reason it didn't, please feel free to choose one of the other groups that are timestamped in the description below. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you got some of the answers that you needed, and I really hope that I see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye for now. Hi, Group 2. Welcome to your reading. If you chose this hematite stone, then these will be your messages. Today we are asking Spirit, what is your intuition telling you? So this is to serve as an extra layer of confirmation for something that you've already been feeling intuitively. For each of us, we all experience our intuition in different ways. Some of us get an overwhelming feeling that something is true. Some of us see in our mind's eye a image of something that helps confirm what is true. There's so many different ways to interpret intuition, and we all have the gift in one way or the other. So this video is here to serve as a way of strengthening whatever messages that are coming through, so you can start to trust what you're feeling more and more on your own without that external validation. So Spirit, for Group 2, what is their intuition telling them? I'm going to start with the Icarus Tarot. Spirit, what is Group 2's intuition telling them? And I'm going to need to move this lovely stone down here. Spirit, what is Group 2's intuition telling them? And get all the tarot on the table, and then I'll start to channel the messages. What is their intuition telling them, Spirit? Please, clear, concise messages. Yes, there is a lot of excitement here. I can feel that anticipation, judgment, the sun. That was what I was feeling in Icarus. Okay. Let's get the rest of the cards on the table before I start to channel, but definitely strong messages coming up. Death at the bottom of the deck, yes. What a beautiful combination of cards. Okay. Let's get the Morgan Greer Tarot. Group 2, please, Spirit. What is their intuition telling them? Group 2, please, Spirit. What is their intuition telling them? The Hermit, yes. Oh, hello. Death again. Wow. Thank you, Spirit, for the synchronicities. Four of Swords, the Empress, how incredible. And the Eight of Swords. Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Your intuition, group 2, is telling you that you are allowed to feel the joy and happiness that is just, I see this well, an flowing well. It's something that is right within your energy field, even that you might have, wow, words. This is so much excitement that it's getting caught in my throat. It's literally moving around and swirling like a chakra, you know, seeing just this wheel spinning of energy. Spirit is saying, trust this gift that's coming to you. This gift that either is just about to happen or you're already experiencing, but it's a beginning. Okay, with death twice, and then the sun. Hold on one sec, group 2. I hear an alarm going off. Sorry about that, group 2. I am back. The alarm was going off in my bedroom and it needed to be turned off. So what I'm getting from that interruption is this feeling of joy is alarming. No pun intended, dad jokes all around, but seriously, it's alarming. And Spirit is saying your intuition is trying to tell you that this is your awakening. This is what you've gone through the dark night of soul for. This is why there have been endings. This is why you've had to go inside of yourself and seek the truth and that light. Here is that sun magnified. I mean, the most positive card in the tarot, major arcana. This is in the center of your reading. This is the primary focus. Spirit's like, you've needed to rest. When your intuition is telling you to rest, there's a reason for that. Please take the time to recharge your battery, because this is a ton of energy coming through and you've been through a lot. You've done so much internal work, and the Hermit has this sun right here. And through truth, through acknowledgement, through awareness, this energy has grown to the point where you get a little bit nervous. It feels like you're flying too close to the sun here. I just think the synchronicities are incredible. And the artist, this incredible artist who made this deck, he has the sun right here, and it's the same exact shape as the sun in the Icarus card. So Spirit is telling you that you are not Icarus, okay? Your wings are not made of feathers and wax. Your wings are made of divine white light, and they can never dissolve. In fact, they're made of the same energy as the sun. You are made of the same energy as the sun. You are this enlightened being living this human experience. You scratched away so many layers, so many things have ended. Spirit has been trying and begging for you to listen to the messages coming through your intuition. It feels like inspiration. It feels like every song has a message. It feels like you see angel numbers all the time. It's the synchronicities. It's somebody saying something that you were just thinking. It's true. Spirit is saying you're this empress, this person who's reached the pivotal point of their growth, where of course there's always room for more growth. However, you came to this earth plane to come to a certain level, and you're there, Spirit is saying. But the only thing that feels uncomfortable is that you keep doubting yourself. Okay, with the Eight of Swords, this card always has self-doubt. this person in this image is not trapped, even though they appear to be trapped. At any point in time, these binds can be released, the blindfold can be taken off of their eyes, and they can walk away from the swords that are literally just poking into the ground. They're not trapped. This is in their mind, okay? Spirit is saying your intuition is trying to tell you that your only limitations right now are the thoughts that you think about yourself and your belief that you don't deserve the happiness that is already here for you. It's like you're worried that other people will see your happiness and get jealous or try to talk you out of it, or that the other shoe will drop. And Spirit is saying when you start to feel that way, when you start to doubt this awakening, when you start to doubt this joy, please take rest. That's the time to like literally take a nap. You know, I remember I before, as I was awakening, I listened to a lot of Abraham Hicks. I love those messages that come through, channeled through Esther Hicks. And Abraham constantly, there'd be times where somebody's like, well, what happens when I'm on this endless mental loop? What do I do? And Abraham's like, take a nap. And it's true. Like sometimes we need to treat ourselves like a 5-year-old, and we're like, you know, did I eat? Did I drink enough water today? And if all those things, you check off all those boxes, did I get enough rest? Take a nap. You know, Spirit is saying that's where you download and receive all of these upgrades that you've been going through. I mean, awakening is an exhausting process. It truly is. It's the process of the chrysalis, you know, and when a butterfly is in a chrysalis, it doesn't just boom, sprout wings. It literally dissolves in upon itself, becomes a pile of goo, and then is rearranged as a new creature. I'm sorry, I'm laughing. It's just so morbid and dark, but like that's literally how a butterfly is made, you know? And Spirit is saying, trust those wings that you've created for yourself. Trust the journey that you've been on. It has been challenging, my dear, but it's not because you're supposed to feel challenged for your entire existence. It was to get you to the point where you can dissolve and be reborn. This Empress is no joke. This Empress is the ultimate ruler of feminine energy, and regardless of gender, how you identify, this energy is something that's within all of us that at some point in our lives, if we want to feel enlightened, we need to embrace the energy of receiving. Yin energy, knowing that all is well, all will be revealed in its due time, and that there is unlimited abundance. When I see this Empress, I think unlimited abundance in all ways. The shield is protecting them. The flower is fertility. The water is emotion and joy. And they have control of the subconscious with their foot on the moon. There's prosperity and wheat growing in the background of this forest. It's everything. It's the total package. But if you fear that for some reason you'll be punished for experiencing your joy, or that you're not worthy of experiencing this joy, you're going to imagine yourself floating too close to the sun and not making it. And Spirit's saying that's a lie. That's not true. Take a nap. Take a nap when you feel that way, because that's not true. All right, let's get some more clarifiers. For group 2, please, Spirit, what is their intuition telling them? Let's get a few more clarifiers. For group 2, please, Spirit. Yeah. Spirit is saying, like, you didn't go through everything you went through just to be stuck in that energy. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, and that's why the intuitive pull has been so strong for you, is because Spirit's like, please don't push this energy away. Please receive it. Please receive it. You have free will. Nobody can force you to receive happiness. You have to be open to it. Thank you, Spirit. Oh my goodness, yeah, the Lovers. Oh my goodness, the Queen of Cups. Page of Cups flipped out upside down. So we're going to take that in reverse. Okay. And the High Priestess. Wow. Okay, bottom of the deck, Page of Pentacles, very sweet. Yeah, these pages today do not have the energy of people or children. Today, for your group specifically, they have the energy of messages. And these messages are different ways your intuition is trying to communicate with you. So the inspired action, thought, or emotion that comes through, Page of Pentacles to me is coming through as little tiny messages that are in the 3D, on the physical realm. So you find a feather, that you're drawn to, a very beautiful shape, really, really cool color. And you're like, oh, look at that feather, message from spirit. You're seeing angel numbers on license plates, on billboards, every time you see writing, there's an angel number, message from spirit. You turn on your radio when you get into the car, and the lyrics are, completely relevant to what you're experiencing in the moment, message from spirit. Yeah. And the Lovers definitely can be a relationship that you're in or about to be in, but it's more about partnership, divine partnership, your relationship with you, your relationship with spirit, your relationship to this life, this agreement that you made between your higher self and you to experience enlightenment, joy, elation in all of these ways. Queen of Cups, just overwhelming love, pouring out, emotional balance. Page of Cups in reverse, spirit asking you through your intuition again and again to build that self-love and that self-worth. This cup that you want to give to others, please give to yourself first. And the High Priestess, the most intuitive card in the deck, the wisdom, the oracle, the truth seer. They are here as a representation of you, group 2. Spirit is saying your intuition is so strong that you never have to question it. There's not even like a filter there, anything blocking it. That's how high your vibration is at this point. This is the point of enlightenment that you have reached. You're doubting yourself though, and Spirit is saying part of that is ego. Ego is an odd thing, right? It keeps us alive. It keeps us aware of our physical being. And when it's out of balance to the extreme of like narcissism, a person thinks that they're better than everybody else. A person like you who's so humble doesn't want to be on that extreme, but sometimes you can take it to the opposite extreme, which is feeling completely worthless, right? The one extreme is I'm better than everybody, and the other extreme is I'm completely worthless and everybody's better than me. They're the same energy. And I know that's like that feels like a harsh statement, but they are the same energy, just on opposite ends of the spectrum. Spirit is asking you to come within, come back to center, where you don't doubt yourself and your ego doesn't control you. You know that you're humble just by being the being that you are. All people on this planet have the ability to reach this state. You're not using your higher vibration to hurt anybody. You haven't done anything wrong. You're not going to be punished for flying too close to the sun. You are the sun. You are the sun in this Empress energy, High Priestess energy. Look at all this major arcana. What you came here in the 3D to fulfill. So group 2, this is where I'm going to leave the tarot portion. We're going to go into oracle cards, but before we do, I'm going to call out the zodiac signs that I see on the table. So Virgo, Scorpio, Gemini, Leo, lots of Pisces, Libra, specifically, lots of air. So Gemini again, Libra, Aquarius. Yes. Okay, so take those with a grain of salt. I know it resonates with some people. If you know placements in your chart, it's very beneficial. If not, again, it's a general reading, so take what resonates. We're going to go into our oracle cards. What final messages do you have for group 2, please, Spirit? What final messages do you have for group 2? Group 2, please, Spirit. What final messages? final messages for group 2, please, Spirit. What spirit, animal, oracle wants to come through? Guys, owl spirit. I don't believe I've used this deck so many times, and I honestly don't believe I've ever seen owl come out. I know owl is in the deck. I've read through the guidebook and obviously looked through all the cards, but I've never seen the spirit come out before. True wisdom. You see clearly now. Owl is trying to tell you that it is okay. Your enlightenment is a gift, not a punishment. See your self-worth and don't worry what other people think of it. The Empress doesn't sit in their energy and feel like, am I being too much for anybody else? I'm getting really strong Beyonce vibes right now, guys, not gonna lie. You know, Beyonce isn't worried about what other people think, but it's not because she's egoic. It's because she's humble in a way that's true to herself and allows her to fill her cup. I don't know who that's for specifically. I think she's great. I barely listen to her music though. So I don't know. That's a specific message for somebody. Take it or leave it. But sitting in this energy of ultimate knowing, okay? Strong Athena vibes too with this owl wisdom. You see clearly now. You realize that all of these messages that have been coming through, you know, intuitively, you know, non-physical, physical ways that you've been getting your messages are they've been here with you for a while, and now you realize there's no need to ignore them or doubt yourself or worry about what this elevation means for you. The owl doesn't worry about flying too close to the sun. The owl is too busy hunting at night. You know, in the cool night air, silent wings, just gliding and floating along like a spirit. Just magnificent animals. Oh, so powerful, you guys. Let's pull one final message from the Moonology deck. Spirit, what final message do you have for group 2 regarding their intuition and what it's telling them? Final message, please, Spirit. Thank you. It's really, really beautiful energy, group 2. Like you're powerful. Show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. Yeah. Spirit is begging you. Spirit is begging you. Spirit is saying it's up to you. You have free will. But please allow yourself to soar. Because when you show the world the real you, you intrinsically give the people around you permission to do the same. And what does that do? It creates a ripple effect that changes the world right there. Okay, allowing yourself to shine, allowing the real you to come through. You've been through this awakening process. You're the sun. You're not the ego that's afraid of flying too close to the sun. You are the sun. All right, and the sun doesn't worry about how bright it's shining. Right? The sun isn't concerned with, am I shining too bright today? No. The sun don't care. Sun's like, put some shades on because I'm going to shine bright. All right. You see clearly now. Show the world the real you. And this is where we're going to leave it, group 2. That was incredible. So I really hope this message resonated with you. If it didn't for some reason, you are welcome to choose another group in the timestamp description box below. I am so thankful that you're able to join me today. And I really hope, excuse me, I really hope that you can join me in the next video. Bye for now. Hi, group 3. Welcome to your reading. If you chose this red jasper stone, then these are going to be your messages. Today, group 3, we are asking Spirit, what is your intuition telling you? So this is validation for something that you've already been feeling, intuitively. And we all have different ways that our intuition speaks to us. So for some of us, it's stronger in the sensing. We feel certain things. Some of us just intrinsically know. Some of us can see or see things before they happen. It's different for all of us. So my hope for this reading is that you do receive an external validation for something that you've already been experiencing. All right. So Spirit, what is group 3's intuition telling them? I'm going to start off with the Icarus Tarot. It is a small deck. It is all major arcana and a few oracle cards. So let's get the tarot on the table, see what Spirit is telling you through your intuition, group 3. What is group 3's intuition telling them, Spirit? Wow, okay. Icarus, Vision, the Hierophant, interesting, okay. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Judgment. And get some more tarot from the Morgan Greer deck. All right, Spirit, group 3. What is their intuition telling them? Group 3, please, Spirit. Oh, wow. Okay, so I'm glad the deck is jumpy and wants to communicate, but that's way too many cards. We can't take all of those, but we will take the Ace of Pentacles, which is the one card that flipped upright. Okay. What else, Spirit? Clear, concise messages, please. What is group 3's intuition telling them? Wow. This energy is quite powerful already, group 3. Who are you? Who even are you? Okay, yes, the star flashed at me. So we are going to take the star. As I said, who even are you? You're like, I'm the star, bitch. Excuse my language. But that was the energy that's coming through. It's pretty amazing. Good for you. Okay, 6 of Cups, yes. Ace of Cups. All right, Queen of Cups. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And 9 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So group 3, thank you for joining me because you are thebomb.com. Your energy is amazing. So your intuition is telling you, hey, it's okay to be you. It's okay to have this amazing bomb energy, and it's okay for people to be drawn to you in the way that they're drawn to you. This Icarus card is coming through like a moth to a flame. This isn't you. This is the people that are drawn to you, and they get so close. They're like, hot, caliente. I'm going to get burned by the sun. You have this great vision about you. Your intuition is extra strong. It's making me chuckle that you even come to this video because you don't need external validation whatsoever. And Spirit's like, you know this. You know this. There's no hesitation in your ability to be like, yeah, I got this, okay? You are a powerful teacher because of this. Because of this, people are going to be magnetically drawn to you. They're going to want to be in your energy. But again, some people will be able to handle it and some people won't. That is not your problem. Your intuition is telling you that. That is not your problem. Let them figure it out. Let them sort that out. All you need to continue to do is be you, to hold your vision, okay? Because it will inspire others, whether you are some kind of teacher in some way, shape, or form, or that you are self-taught in your ways, and that's how you've come to be so connected to this powerful intuition that you have. People are going to learn from you by the example that you set, whether you try to be a teacher or not. You're the star right here, okay? And the star, this person is on display. They're literally naked, but they're pouring from these endless cups. So they have a lot to give. So when people come to them for advice, for, attention, whatever it is that they're seeking, you may be able to deliver it to them. And Spirit saying, trust your intuition. Not everybody deserves to drink from your overflowing cup. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, opportunity in material wealth, opportunity in abundance, opportunity in love, opportunity in an endless supply of this intuition that is flowing forth from you. Okay, and an equal give and take with the Six of Cups. Whether those are the connections to the people in your life, the connection that you feel to your ancestors, the work that you do, you feel whatever you put into something or someone is returned to you equally. Right? Beautiful. Emotional balance. Just, there's so much balance in every single one of these cards. Yeah, like there's the symmetry of your life. Trust that you are allowed to enjoy where you're at and allow it to grow, because it will continue to grow. It's not stopping. Spirit is saying there is no reason for you to ever have to validate your intuition. And you know this. Wow. That was powerful. Okay. Let's get a few more tarot, just to go a wee bit deeper in regards to what your intuition is telling you, Group 3. Spirit, what is Group 3's intuition telling them? Maybe we'll get like details on a specific situation with some more tarot. What is Group 3's intuition telling them, Spirit? Spirit's like, you know, you already know. Okay, Eight of Cups, Lovers, Nine of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups again. Thank you for that synchronicity, Spirit. Page of Cups. Yeah. Spirit is saying, allow people into your life, walk away from the things that no longer serve you, so you can have space and energy for the people, the situations, the things that you love, is what I'm hearing. The Lovers definitely feels like something in the material world, that it could be another person and it could be a relationship. Absolutely, yes. But as this is a general reading, it also could be like your dream job. Maybe you want to be your own boss, or you becoming a spiritual teacher, you know, with the Hierophant back here and the star, like rising on a platform, people seeing you on social media, you developing a following, you developing your own money, you know, you being the way that you generate your money, just by you being you, by you holding your vision. Like literally up on stage, like Gary Vee style, just like being a motivational speaker by just talking your real talk. And again, equal give and take, whether that's with, you know, your family, your friends, your significant other, your hobbies, the home that you live in, the way that you generate money. It's all balanced and just, I almost wanted to say overly abundant, but there's no such thing. Like, it's unlimited in its abundance. And to others, it might feel like or look like excess, but you don't live that way. You live in this calm center, knowing truth, balanced emotional energy of like, this is the way it is. It's not about it being fair or not. It's about, this is the energy I live in, and I can't do anything else but live in this energy, because I'm woke. I'm living in my vision, in my truth. Spirit is saying, trust that intuition that's telling you it's okay. Just because other people, it might freak them out, they're still going to be drawn towards you. And what you have by staying authentic and true to yourself, what you have is a gift to them, because it shows them an example of what's possible for them as well. Not everybody that you're going to come into contact with in the 3D is at the same stage that you're in, or even going to reach the same stage within their lifetime. You know, there's multiple lifetimes that we get to practice, that we get to get closer to whatever our soul's mission is. And you're you know, honestly, you're at one of the stages where you might not be reincarnating because you've reached the top. I don't know why that made me chuckle. It just was like, you're just like, mic drop. Like, I see like your higher self, like, mic drop. You know, we're gonna go back into the non-physical for a while after this lifetime. Because we've been there, done that. Like, this is great. It's fantastic. You know, I honestly think that sometimes we do take a break from reincarnation once we've reached a certain level, and then maybe we come back. It's like a game, or maybe it's like continued education. You know, our spirits enjoy being in a physical body, but they also being in the non-physical, and they're always in the non-physical, clearly, but without a point of focus in the physical, they are afforded, you know, other freedoms. Not that being in a 3D body is a punishment at all, but it does take focus. It does take energy to be here, you know? Yeah. Okay, you guys. So I'm going to say the zodiac signs that I see on the table as we conclude this tarot portion of the reading, and then we'll go into oracle cards. I'm seeing Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, specifically with this Queen of Cups and the Page of Cups. Virgo with the Judgment card and the Pentacles, lots of Taurus and Capricorn as well. Gemini with the Lovers. Aquarius with the Star. And what did we have up here? We had the Hierophant, so Taurus. Yeah, okay. Take the zodiac signs with a grain of salt, you guys. If it resonates, great. If not, leave it. And let's get some final messages from Spirit for group 3, please, Spirit. What is their intuition telling them? What are some final messages in regards to all of these powerful messages that you've let come through? What's some final advice? We're using the Spirit Animal Oracle. I love this deck. Which animal spirit wants to come out for group 3 with a final message? Group 3, please, Spirit. Clear, concise messages. Wow. Brown bear spirit, take time out. Okay. Like I was saying earlier, you have gotten to the point where you're at the top level, like you're at the master class and you're passing it with flying colors. Like whatever you came here on the earth plane to learn, you have learned. You are an alpha predator, like this brown bear, like top of the food chain, nothing to worry about. What do brown bears do? They sleep, they eat, and then they sleep some more, maybe eat a little bit more, maybe sleep more and sleep more. Like Spirit is saying you have so much going for you energetically that you've taken lifetimes to build, that within this lifetime, you get time to chill. So plan that vacation, take that extra day off, spend more downtime doing just the things that you absolutely enjoy doing, because that keeps you in your power and your energy to where the vision is true, to where you're in the star. Just it's complete inspired action, inspiration to others, full magnetic abilities when you take time out for yourself. Like you have permission to just chill, you know? And like one day it might be like, I just cook a big giant meal, I eat it, and I watch a movie, and I go to bed early, or I take a bath, and I take a walk, and I paint my toenails, like whatever it is for you. Spirit is saying you need to give yourself permission to do it, because intuitively we've been trying to tell you to take time out for yourself, to just bask in this energy. Like you've got it made. Like the path that you're on, the energy that you're putting out there, you are on the right track. Take time for yourself to enjoy it, to savor it, to be that apex predator that you are, and not worry about a damn thing. It's so cool. All right, one final message from Spirit. We're using the Moonology deck. One final message from Spirit, please. One final message for group 3. One final message, Spirit. One final message for group 3. Final message for group 3, please. Hold your vision. Group 3, you cannot make this up. What was at the center of your reading up here? Vision. Okay? When you hold your vision, you stand in your true power. You stand in your truth. Nobody can take that away from you. Nobody can take away who you are. A bear, I just saw all these memes because I'm at the beginning of the week here, and it was like, a shark doesn't worry about it being Monday. A shark does shark shit and bite stuff, and it's the same thing with a brown bear. A brown bear doesn't worry about like the to-do list and what day of the week it is and what do other people think. A brown bear does bear stuff and eats and sleeps and just relaxes, maybe find a nice tree to scratch your back. And when you do these things, you are in your true power, your true self, that vision that you have within you, that vision that is your intuition, that is magnetic and strong and can never be taken away from you. Like, they cannot say that enough right now. When you're in that energy and that vision, you are exactly where you need to be, group 3. So this is amazing. Thank you for coming and sharing your energy. I'm going to leave it here. I really hope this resonated. If for some reason it didn't, you are welcome to go into the description box below, choose one of the other groups at the timestamps there. And I really hope to see you in the next video. Bye for now.